Yes, hang on. I want to read a poem which I think basically is about depression and the circumstances in which the depression comes to be lifted. It's Eliot's Marina, and it's based on Shakespeare's late play Pericles. Pericles is a prince who has lost his wife in childbirth at sea, and lost his daughter when she dies with her foster mother, he thinks. And in that state, having lost everything, he drifts about the Mediterranean on board his ship, not speaking even, not caring what he looks like. He comes to a town where there is a famous girl singer, and she comes on board the ship to sing to him. And in Shakespeare's play, he scarcely responds. And she says, "My story is sadder than yours," and tells him her story. And then they both realise that it's the same story, and that she is his lost daughter. And the poem is based on that. Here he is, coming to the shore. What seas, what shores, what grey rocks and what islands, what water lapping the bow, and scent of pine, and the wood thrush singing through the fog. What images return, oh my daughter. Those who sharpen the tooth of the dog, meaning death. Those who glitter with the glory of the hummingbird, meaning death. Those who sit in the sty of contentment, meaning death. Those who suffer the ecstasy of the animals, meaning death, are become unsubstantial, reduced by a wind, a breath of pine and the wood-song fog, by this grace dissolved in place. What is this face? Less clear and clearer, the pulse in the arm less strong and stronger, given or lent, more distant than stars and nearer than the eye. Whispers and small laughter between leaves and hurrying feet, under sleep where all the waters meet. Bowsprit cracked with ice, and paint cracked with heat. I made this. I have forgotten and remember. The rigging weak, and the canvas rotten between one June and another September, made this, unknowing, half-conscious, unknown, my own. The garboard straight leaks, the seams need caulking. This face, this form, this life, living to live in a world of time beyond me. Let me resign my life for this life, my speech for that unspoken, the awakened, lips parted, the hope, the new ships. What seas, what shores, what granite islands towards my timbers, and wood thrush calling through the fog, my daughter. And I think it's that wonderful symbolism of the child which has been lost, being restored, and that associated with a sense of the irreducible mystery of the world. There is his wrecked ship, but it's sailing towards a new island, and he can hear the song of birds in the trees through the fog, not able to see those birds. And I think all that becomes an extraordinary image of how hope actually revives in a mind which has resigned hope entirely. The whole poem really depends upon a whole series of images and allusions. And for me, they move powerfully, particularly that shift from the little moment of hope at the beginning to that terrible repeated sense, as it were, of the deathliness of things, which is like the return of the despair, and then the clearing as once more thoughts return to the daughter. I think it's not only a beautiful poem, but very true in terms of its feelings, and how a feeling of despair can gradually be dissipated, or suddenly dissipated.
Thank you.